be nice to you. I don't know you. I don't even know your name. I don't know you.
I don't know the full context of this video, and I don't need to, because I want to talk to any young men watching this who are seeing this scenario play out and wondering, what do I do in this situation? What do I do if I'm at a bar and I see an attractive young woman that I want to talk to, but she is just clearly and forcefully telling me explicitly that she doesn't want to be near me? You walk the away. You leave. She is an autonomous human being who has said exactly what she wants in that situation. You're done. No healthy relationship has ever begun with the story of a man forcing a woman to listen to him so that she can know just what she's missing out on. This is not going to end well for anyone. There's no trick here. There's no dating tip. There's no strategy here. You walk away. Do you get it?
Hey, my YouTube family. I'm Brittany, and you're on my channel, Romeo Roadmap. And today we are discussing getting rejected harshly. Did you see that video? Ouch. She rejected him pretty harsh. So for those of you that are new to this channel, we are into relationship advocacy. Specifically, I enjoy and thoroughly appreciate my male audience, and I provide services of helping them overcome objections, overcoming and navigating their dating experience. We are not a man bashing channel. We're not a woman bashing channel. We are a solution oriented channel, and we like to overcome and navigate these mean dating streets together. So, as you watched in the video, I don't know the context of it. I don't know if that man had said something rude and nasty to her, because we only get a snippet of what happened, right? But whatever it was, her response was very direct, very absolute. You can tell that the guy was confused, that he was interested in getting to know her, and that he was just really not understanding why he was being rejected. And let's play devil's advocate. Maybe he thought he saw a choosing signal, right? Maybe he started using some tactics that we have learned and discussed over the past few months of how to approach. And maybe he's confused about, well, hey, I tried these tactics. I thought I saw a choosing signal. Why didn't it work for me? Why am I getting a response like this? She's sitting by herself. Why wouldn't she want my company? I'm a nice guy. What's wrong with me? She needs to explain why she's turning me away. Wrong. And this is why I say you're wrong. Maybe you did think she was giving a choosing signals, because you remember they're so subtle that they can be easily missed or misinterpreted. So I can understand how a guy might have, picked up or thought he saw a choosing signal, or noticed a woman by herself and said, hey, maybe she's open to some male company. Maybe she's sitting here because she actually wants some engagement. And that very well may be the case. However, just as in this video, when the woman is saying no, guys, I'm not going to say it's very, black and white, because it's not. There will be times that she's wanting you to try harder. I'm not going to lie. But there are also going to be times like this where no means no. I'm going to tell you guys to lean on the side of caution and take no as no the first time. I know it can be an ego bruise, because it's very hard many a times for men to approach in the first place. So when he actually does get up his courage to actually approach someone and she responds this way, I understand how it can be instinctual to want to have a further discussion, want to understand, maybe you actually want to lash out. However, that is not the smart move. You could be perceived as harassing the young lady. You could be perceived as being overly aggressive. The best thing to do, not only for legal potential legal purposes, but for even your own pride and even your own emotional state is to just walk away. And I know that might be difficult for some, but walk away. Swallow it and walk away. Lick your wounds and walk away. It's much more of a wiser choice than going back and forth like this guy did with someone who is blatantly and directly saying that they're uninterested. And I understand that rejection stings, especially when it's hard for you, or maybe even it's been several rejections this week, and it's at this point it's not only hard for you, but it's discouraging for you. But again, I empathize, and I'm not even going to begin to say that I can fully relate to what men experience when it comes to repeatedly getting rejected and then still wanting to date someone, because I get that that is hard. I get that that is not something that women actually have to experience on a regular basis, because most of the time the man is the one that does say something to us. Even if it has been a minute since a man is approached, eventually one will, whereas the guy doesn't really have that luxury. And so I get that this can be discouraging, and that's probably why online sites have gotten so popular, because if they do reject you, then it's in the privacy of your home. You're not publicly rejected, and so I completely understand. But I do want to just let you guys know that, we know that these things happen. I know harsh rejections happen. I just wanted to come on and advise you that if you're ever in a situation like this guy was, your best bet for your peace of mind, for your outward appearance, for your perception around the room, for your mental state and emotional state is to walk away, cut your losses. Remember that you are a prize to someone, but that not that particular woman. Some woman is going to value you. Some woman is going to see you as her knight in shining armor. And maybe this woman in particular is missing out, but that is her choice to make and her miss to miss. Okay. So don't stand there and be that guy, the one that argues back and forth in a public place. Outwardly show that you are embarrassed by yelling that she's bitches and well, fuck you bitch. And I have experienced that myself. Make sure you're not being that guy that decides, okay, well, you embarrass me, I'm going to embarrass you back. I think it's a lot more masculine not to match feminine energy with more feminine energy. You don't want to do that. Take the masculine and leading role that is natural to you as a man, and let her be the one that's say frantic and loud and causing a scene, and say, I'm sorry for, bothering you, and walk away. That's something I think you guys should do. And then what we should do is book a consultation, of course, and then we can discuss what went wrong. What did you say? What body language did you thought you saw? What choosing signal did you think you saw? Let's try it again. Did you notice a ring on her finger? Did you notice if several men had been approaching her all of that night? Was she seemingly standoffish? Had you asked the bartender if she's a regular there or if she's married? Did you do a little bit of homework? Let's actually find out some strategic ways to, again, continue to try to approach and overcome these objections. But I still want you to be optimistic and open-minded, because again, this is just one rejection. There are so many more women in your city. Do not let this discourage you. It's disheartening and sometimes even embarrassing, but she is a modicum. She is a fraction of the several thousands of women that are in your city. So if you are ever harshly rejected like this guy was, and it was pretty harsh. I almost felt sorry for the guy watching this video. But if you are harshly rejected like this guy, be the man that does not match feminine energy with feminine. Be the man that sees that as an opportunity to actually exude masculinity by saying, I'm sorry I bothered you, and walk away. All right, that's all I have for you guys tonight. Love talking to y'all. Talk to y'all later.